Big Huff Daddy, I am back. I'm just going to discuss the Golden State winning a championship. Was sick with the flu when they won, and man, I was down for a week or so, and just got to get back in the groove. And I am back. I'm just going to finish up this last Golden State video, and then get on to other things. But I gotta finish this one first. So I'm just gonna talk about this real quick, and then I think until football season starts, I'll be just kind of reviewing some shows and movies, things like that. Kind of talk about I don't know, maybe some NBA free agency discussions later on after everything kind of cools down a little bit from the beginning of free agency. It's been a pretty crazy start to free agency with the KD news and everything want to be traded, and then we did get some good signs towards the start of the free agency, and we'll get that covered. And I'm just good. I'm just happy to be back doing this, recording some videos, talking about some stuff, and kind of just get right into it. Man, I think really the main thing that stepped up was, man, just Curry's size. You could really see his physical strength. He's putting in the work in the gym. It really gives him that ability to finish at the rim, to really weave through defenders, and man, just really get buckets, and it really establishes Curry as a multi-level scorer from the basket. There's a little mid-range, his floaters. I mean, he does that work with his super high floaters. Obviously, endless range, and he's got that mid shooter too. So really, he's scorer from all phases, and I don't have this noted, but man, just Curry's defense underrated. But you got to really watch Curry's defense on the ball and off the ball denials. Um, and Golden State, they went on a run right there in that game 6. They really just, man, blew that lead out. I didn't really watch too much of it because I was sick, man, with that flu. I caught the highlights, and it looked like man, it was like a 20-0 run or something like that, and it really just kind of took the life out of Boston. Boston, man, they did fight, um, but ultimately it was just kind of too much for them. Wiggins' defense on Brown, on Tatum, it was man, he has the size. They both with that 6'8" frame. Tatum being 6'8", Brown being about that 6'8", 6'7", and just really good defense by Wiggins. Draymond pushing that ball, getting them rebounds, pushing the ball, being just a good coordinator right there on the floor, man. Getting those fast breaks, pushing the ball with the fast breaks, and really just opening up things for Steph. Really setting them up with those screens that Draymond be setting. You know, Clay was just getting better in the playoffs. Also, man. I don't want to take anything away from Poole and Wiggins scoring, because man, Wiggins really he stepped it up too with his scoring throughout these finals. But Clay, he was looking better throughout the finals. Every game he was looking a little bit better. Game 6, Clay, he got that title, and he was acting a fool, man, at the parade. Had that Henny in him, just dropping everything. Another thing discussing after Golden State won the finals was definitely Curry, top 10 all time. I made that video. Will Curry go GOAT mode? Um, and I really do believe, he's the greatest shooter of all time. Top 10. Anybody that's kind of ahead of Curry, man, they really just have these natural size gifts. I mean, you think of MJ, off the top of the head, just jumping out the gym. Um, really, and you look at MJ and you could see just his strength and his size and man, MJ, he number one, the GOAT. You look at LeBron. LeBron is just a freight train, and then just some other guys like ahead of him. You think of Shaq. One of the most dominant forces in the NBA ever. 7'2" Diesel, 300 pounds. Like these guys all have size. Where Curry steps it up. He really was. He is just a game changer and like a generational talent. You see kids out there just trying to pull up from half court. He changed the game. Guys shooting threes on fast breaks in the NBA. You see the NBA changing to a more of a 3-point analytic shooter. Um, the small ball teams really that came into play after Steph started playing. Um, I know the Spurs they kind of started that with when they were playing versus the Heat those few times. They had a little small ball lineup, but really just Curry just changed the game. Generational talent, just like people. And sometimes it's not even good, man. People just be like shooting for no reason, man. And kind of credit to Steph with his unlimited range and just people falling in love with the three ball. And man, he's just incredible. And he really cemented his place in history. And I really think just his size, him putting that work in the gym, really gave him that stamina and the ability just to finish at the rim. And I did discuss Wiggins' defense and talk a little bit about just Tatum. Tatum really struggled throughout these finals. Um, I was talking through um, these playoffs and really seeing Tatum and Brown grow as superstars. And I really feel like Wiggins being able to match the size and speed of Tatum, and Tatum just really struggling at the rim, struggling to finish at the rim. I don't know if he was just crying too much to the refs, um, but Tatum was really struggling, and Brown was doing good, but man, you need smart, and Boston really made these moves in this free agent, but you need like a better a point guard to really get things going and flowing for these guys. They can't really just have the ball in their hand all the time, and just the minutes I feel like by Tatum also. Man, Tatum was playing a lot of minutes, and I think he just kind of got burnt out right there at the end. Here we go. Got some man beat him by 13. Um, I'll pull some stats real quick, but sheesh. Boston just really they had a one good quarter right there. That third quarter, they were really fighting back 27 points, but really, Boston just really struggled right there. Let me see. I kind of want to see how many. Tatum played 40 minutes. Let me see how many minutes he played in the other games in game 5, because I know that Tatum was playing 44 minutes in game 5. Game 4, let's see how many minutes Tatum played. 43 minutes. So man was averaging 40 minutes plus in the finals. Um, and I know in the East finals, here we go. This game 4, 43 minutes. In the East finals, there was a couple games where he only sat for like a couple minutes. Let's see, game 3, Tatum 41 minutes. So you can really see Tatum just playing a lot of minutes, struggling at the rim, but he was hitting, man, from the 3-point. So if he can get, man, Boston's going to be really good this next year. Just going into the finals and the playoffs, it's going to be about health. And I'll pull up these stats of this last game of the finals. Turnovers, that was a real problem for Boston. They had 22 turnovers in that final game. Points in the paint, 38 points in the paint. Man, both teams almost perfect from the free throw line. Really, the thing that really steps out to me right here is these turnovers, man. Everything else is pretty much even. 13 steals, though, by Golden State, compared to Boston's 8 steals. But really, those turnovers, man, those are... And Tatum only 13 points. You need Tatum to really do way better than that. Curry, 34, 77, man. That's why he got the MVP. Smart, 9. So you really need Smart, Tatum. These guys need to be scoring 25 plus in the NBA Finals. And, Brown can do his thing, 34, but it's a team effort. And these are your top three guys in Boston. And I really feel like that's a story for you right there. You go ahead and look at these stats. You see Tatum, Smart. Smart's really not known for scoring anyways. But really Tatum just struggling from the field, struggling scoring in the paint, and Golden State just getting buckets. So Golden State NBA champions. I'm not gonna really do too many predictions right now, but we know that with these free agents getting signed, it's gonna be a good NBA season. That's gonna really wrap it up for the NBA season. Me talking about it. I might discuss a little bit of free agency, like I said in the beginning of the video, but I'm not gonna be really talking too much about NBA until maybe like October, when the season starts. But man, it was a really good NBA season, great playoffs. Really sucks seeing the Nets getting swept, but overall, man, just thinking about it, it was a good playoffs, man. Seeing Ja Morant playing in the finals and the Memphis Grizzlies. Man, that was a great series. We had some really good series. Even the Minnesota series versus the Grizzlies. I was saying Memphis Grizzlies versus Golden State. That was a good series. And even on the East, just a great series with Milwaukee playing versus Boston. And just Boston's run. You think they swept the Nets, they went through Milwaukee, and they beat Miami, at home to get the advance into the finals. And just Boston's run was going through those teams, best in the East. And man, can't wait till next. Definitely, I'm going to be covering football. I'm not going to be covering any baseball. I'm really not too big on baseball. I'll be covering football when season starts in September. And I'm going to be doing these TV shows and movie reviews. And I got a lot planned for this week, and I'm just going to keep going. Probably a video a day this week. And I'm just gonna try to keep that trend going until football season. So, Big HD ENT, like, subscribe, comment. What you think about the NBA Finals? What you think about this NBA season? And how do you feel to this next NBA season? I think it's going to be another great season, man. That's it. Big HD out.